something good to share.
Well, I'll just take a minute to say thank you. And I want to say thank you to everyone in the office who prayed for me and thought about me while I was going through for those of you who don't know, I had brain aneurysm and I had to have brain surgery, or procedure. So thank you so much for everybody who thought, prayed, sent emails, texts, cards, food, flowers, stuffed animals. Like the love was like real and I felt it, and it really helped me and it encouraged me. And a special thank you to Lorna Hennington who kept the don't do that. who kept our train moving.
Look at that face.
Yeah, she's more than a business partner. She is a dear friend. I'm sorry that she's not you all's business partner. She is all mine.
That's right.
And I'm so grateful for the love that she showed me and didn't flinch. It kept everything moving for Bates Hennington, got us into an escrow, got us listing, and sent me lots of love. So I just love you all. And I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to be seen. I still have a little bit of road ahead, but I feel like I'm back to myself. And a lot of it has to do with the love and encouragement from you guys in this office. You have no idea what it meant to be sitting up in an ICU or in my bed and getting text messages and flowers and cards and food and stuff. So thank you.
I love you, Tracy Bates.
And bravo.
We all do. We all
Absolutely.
love you.
We all do.
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for both of you. It's easy for me, and it's very familiar to me that people have these life experiences out in the open, right? But I know that a lot of people's choice is to not have these life experiences out in the open, and I would encourage all of you that to do what feels comfortable to you, but it shows everyone else the power of allowing your community to show up for you. You know what I mean? And it really does, to Tracy's point, it makes a difference. And thank you for allowing us to support you. You know what I mean? Not to get a little, it's a two-way street, and it's not always easy to be vulnerable in a community setting like that. It's not easy. And hey, I'm happy. I'm so grateful that we have a community where you feel comfortable to do that. And I'm super grateful for the way the community shows up in that, right? It makes everybody feel good. And you two, meaning Lorna and Tracy, your level of showing up and leadership outside of all of that is absolutely wonderful and commendable, and I'm so grateful for all of it, right? So there you go. That's my piece. Anybody else that I missed? Okay, let's move on to it is Black History Month, and we have a little piece here that I think really tells the story in a beautiful way. And thank you, Lorna, for your contribution on this. All right, let's get that going, shall we?
Hello. Black History Month is a commemoration, vocab word, for Black activists, another vocab word, who took
took their time out to go fight for what they feel is right. Like
Martin Luther King had a speech that violence is not the answer and no segregation.
we celebrate Black people that helped us change history.
It reminds us to be strong, even in politics.
What matters is what's inside of you and how you act to other people.
Doesn't matter if you're Black, if you're white, you should always celebrate it because you know the struggles Black leaders went through in order for you to be here right now.
Even though we may have the different skin color, we're still the same type of people, no matter what.
And a lot of people, they don't see me for who I am. They see my outside appearance, but they don't see what I have on the inside.
It's very hard to grow up knowing that you're Black and you have a lot of personal prejudices against you.
I see it on the TV and I'm like, is that gonna happen to my brother? Is that gonna happen to my dad? I always have that in the back of my mind every time that I'm home and they're not home.
Black history is important to me because I have to remember where I came from and I have to remember who came before me.
Because you have to look at the things that Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X did for us Black people, so people can't treat us unfairly because they think some type of belief.
Because we are all people, and you need to stand up for our rights.
There's still discrimination. There's still discrimination in all parts of the world, in all parts of the United States. We should still fight for what we believe in. We should still fight for getting what's right.
I love it. I love, love, love. Brilliant. Thank you, Lorna. And consciousness, Black History Month is about consciousness. It's about remembering, right? There's so many, major atrocities in the world, and the importance of remembrance. I'm Jewish adjacent with my wife, and the Jews do a really good job at remembering the importance of the disconnection and the people who were part of getting them here and where they are and moving into the future. That consciousness really helps develop, hopefully, help society evolve. Hopefully, right? That's the idea of commemoration. All right. Anybody else want to say anything before we move on? I love children's take on things. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Kids said it all.
Let's move forward. Oh, we did tell me something good. So let's get to business. What's happening? All right, coaching corner with, oh, thank goodness.
I thought I'd bring a little bit more lively color to this.
Love it. Love, love, love.
Thank you, Lorna, for sharing that. That was great. I wanted to talk about coaching, and our 9 a.m. meetings are still fabulous to start off your day. A lot of great discussion, a lot of great encouragement. We had a few times, some of us just sharing some of our challenges that we all face in this business. So invite everybody to that. And I wanted to give you one main short, quick tip: accountability. In our business, we need to be reaching out to people. We need to be generating our leads. We need to be going after our business. And one of the key things is being accountable. It's so easy to set goals and say, I'm going to hit these numbers, but it's much more of a challenge when you say those things, state it to somebody else, and then they hold you accountable and ask how you did on that. So my challenge to you is going to do that, is to make sure you have somebody that you are being held accountable to, that when you write down the things that you're planning to accomplish, that you're accountable to them, that they ask you about that. I have a coach and she holds me accountable every Monday, 2:30 p.m. I'm on that phone call with her and we go over what we need to do. That's accountability, and that'll help you get to where you want to go. So that's my challenge for today for coaching. Be accountable.
I couldn't agree more. It's a reflection of your goals and your actions, right? It keeps you engaged in your plan and in your goals. Yep. Thanks, Rob. Perfection. All right, what do we have next there? Oh, lead generation contest.
Lead generation this week is phone calls. So we want to know everybody in coaching making phone calls. And if you're going to hit the top, we will go ahead and do a Starbucks gift card. Joey challenged everybody last week that he would throw in a lunch. Joey, what's your number this week? That they have to make phone calls.
Last week was?
They had to do 50 cards and they got a free lunch.
All right, anybody do the 50 cards?
No, didn't reach it.
Okay, how many, what's the phone call? I want to have an unreasonable stretch, and I want somebody to do the unreasonable stretch. In bold, they do 100 contacts in a day.
A day,
right? A day. Now, while it's not sustainable to do every day, the understanding that it can be accomplished is in itself a great accomplishment and changes your perspective. So what is your goal for them, Rob? 5 a day, 10 a day?
Phone calls, goal would be 10 a day.
10 a day. All right. Hey, somebody does their 50 phone calls this week, and someone does 51 or more phone calls. I will take them out to lunch this week.
You heard it.
Right?
There's the challenge.
Do that one more than expected. That's all you need to do. One more than your goal. And there's a nice lunch. I don't like to have bad lunch, so.
Exactly.
I'll bring Brian along for stimulating conversation.
And we announced last week, Nara Perez is our coaching winner. She's been very active, very engaged, and working with clients already. So I wanted just to acknowledge Nara again for that. Thank you.
Congratulations, Nara. She's showing up in both her jobs.
Yes. And anybody who has open houses, we have a plethora of leverage to hand out to you. We have agents that are ready, willing, and able to do the open houses you have scheduled, and even the open houses you don't have scheduled. You want to do a Friday twilight? We can do that for you. Just reach out to me and I can go ahead and connect you with some awesome agents that will help give you more exposure and help you service your clients better while taking a load off your plate.
Yeah, have them have a second person there with you. You don't have to carry the whole, have somebody to put out your signs and help you set up and be a support system for you. It's a learning experience for the new agents too.
Exactly. Thanks, guys.
Upcoming classes. Scholar Roy, God bless him. Consumer app overview. There's a new consumer app, guys. It is really, really well done, and it is really ease of use for the clients. They have access to all the information they like. The interface is upgraded and improved. It's really quite good. You should leverage it more for sure. And then there is marketing with KW. And then on Friday we have data management with KW. All right, and then we go to Monday. Monday's a holiday. We skip over to Tuesday. It's President's Day, right? Is that correct? Or am I making that up?
Nope, you're right, honey.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, and then Tuesday.
And it's also family reunion, isn't it?
It's also family reunion.
Very
yes,
true.
We're going to talk about that also.
Okay.
The MLS tips and tricks. We're back for every first Monday from 2 to 3. Okay. There are so many tools on there that I am, so I sat down with a new agent yesterday to show them how to put a property in Slim. And I didn't realize that Slim was totally renovated. It's a whole new experience there. How long has that been that I've missed? That Slim is the way it is now. putting in your properties? How long's it been? That new format, no?
We don't know, Joey, because we need to take this class.
There's a whole new format. There's a whole new format in Slim. Tiffany, Tiffany, you gonna throw down on that? How long's it been in this new format?
It's been at least a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. All right. See, I need to take the class. Okay.
Don't feel bad, Joey.
The format is so much easier to use. It's much more intuitive. So I'm not complaining. It wasn't a challenge. It was just new. Okay. This is sort of a moot point because we are moving to is that today, Rob? Are we talking about Christy today, or are we gonna wait?
We can. I think I don't know if she's in the slideshow, but yes, we can announce her today.
She's going to be on at the end of the call.
Perfect.
To kind of announce herself and greet everybody.
Let's forward through this because we have an exciting educational piece that we're adding on to our value proposition here. Yep. Family reunion. Okay, it starts the 19th and it ends the 22nd. And yes, it's in Florida, but it's also, there's a digital version of it. I think they're charging $199 for it. It is well worth the price of admission. They formatted it slightly different this year, and they're bulking up the classes into these in these larger sessions. So you'll be able to have a more refined, a more focused experience with each session. Rob's doing the digital, I'm doing the digital. And then after each day, Saturday's kind of a wash. There's a bunch of warm up kind of association classes for luxury and sports and entertainment and a bunch of different pieces. But Sunday is where the action really takes place, and I'm going to stay positive as possible about it because the Gary's speech starts at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is about 5:30 our time. That will be recorded, but I'm going to try to get up early for that because it's always Gary's amazing, and the time it takes them to upload it, I'm not quite sure how quickly that'll happen. I'm hoping that it'll happen quickly because of the time difference and paying some deference to the fact that we're 3 hours earlier, which was not taken into consideration when they scheduled it. But at the end of each day, we are going to have a Zoom link where anyone who's attended could get on and do and share their ahas for the day. Also, Brian's going to somehow digitally mastermind the Gary's presentation in the morning and have it showing here in the office for anyone who wants to come in and look at it, who may not have
it won't be in the office. You'll be able to.
On Zoom. It'll be
I'll
on
have a
Zoom.
Zoom restream.
You don't have to come in the office. You can just roll over out of bed like Brian's going to do at 5:30 to administrate the process. But yes, encouraged, highly encouraged to participate. It is chock full of useful new perspectives on gaining business, processing businesses, building teams, and every idiosyncrasy you could possibly think about real estate. Really focus your attentions to the next phase of your business. Okay. Don't reach too far ahead in this conversation because I want the information that you learn to be useful for you now to move to the next level in your business. So if you're a new agent taking an expansion class, probably not the best use of your time and energy. Focus on what is going to move your big rocks to the next level of your business to get that next level of success. So this is the place to do it, guys. Next year, we're all going to be going there and we're going to be having some fun. Because in itself, it is such an energy-filled experience. They've done a really great job at translating that into the into the digital world, but there's nothing like being in a room with 15,000 people who are all on the same journey, right? Different places in the path, and people are so lovely and willing to share. It's a really great experience that I want you all to have. Absolutely. Okay, so hi Christy, how you doing? I think we have a slide for you near the end now that we're going to be talking to you and about your new our new program.
Well, hey Joey, how are you?
Good to see you. All right, core services. Andy will not be with us today. She sends love and the such. But Raha, I believe, is on. Are you, Raha? How you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I am going to be teaching a mock transaction class. It was scheduled for tomorrow, but I thought it was on Valentine's Day, so we are changing that. So we're going to give you guys update on the new date that I will be teaching that. So it'll be great if we can talk about, you know, from start to finish, how a deal goes through. And I hope many of you can
Incredibly
join.
important for new agents to understand the linear nature of the transaction.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'll be there, happy to answer any questions I can.
When is the class again, Raha? Sorry.
It's being rescheduled, Renee.
It's
okay, thanks.
scheduled. It was set for tomorrow, but we will be out with a new date, but it will be sometime beginning of March, I think. So we'll be back with a date, but I just kind of wanted to let you guys know to keep an eye out for that. Would be nice to see you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, Raha.
Of course.
Okay, Ven, are you here today?
I'm here, Joey. How are you?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good. Hey, here's an idea. How about I participate in the mock transaction class as well with you, Raha, if you guys don't mind.
Absolutely.
To kind of give you guys an open forum as well for title stuff, if interested at all.
Great.
Okay,
I'll
awesome.
coordinate with you, Ven, and then we can plan it.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I love that idea. You know, I love the whole the linear nature of the linear nature of the transaction doesn't really show you how everyone is working together for that common goal. Title, escrow, transaction coordination, the buyer's agent, the seller's agent, the buyer, the seller, the lender. I mean, these are all people integral to your client's objective, right? And they work together. They work together as a team to get you there, and we forget about that sometimes.
Absolutely, and you know we're all integral parts to closing the transaction as well. So yeah, I'm happy to do that. And you know, just real quickly, again, I'm here for you guys as your title partner. Let me know if you guys need anything at all. Even if we're just gonna chat. I had a conversation with an agent in this office. I'm not gonna name names, but we just spent about 30 minutes looking up a piece of property, and she wants to go out and basically try to help the situation for the neighbors. And we figured out a lot of things, and it was kind of fun, you know, sleuthing around to get the information. So let me know. I'm very versed in this space, and I'm happy to help you guys with anything you guys might need.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Right.
I can't express the importance of having a team, you know, a trusted team to be an extension of your business, right? And you know, all, you know, Ven, Andy, Raha, David, Larchmont Escrow, they're all here to help. We're all in the same business, right? But they're in the relationship business also. They're here to be of value to you today when there's nothing in it for them, to help you get what you want, so that when you have the opportunity to use them, that of course they're going to use them, because they're a trusted part of your mechanism, of your business, of your brand. So don't be bashful to reach out and ask for help. And even if you don't know if they're the right person to ask, just ask. If they're not the right person, they'll turn you on to the right person, right? That's the idea.
Joey, can I add to that?
You absolutely.
That, you know, all of us on the ALC and just in general, our community, we're so open and happy to help. And that's part of why we joined the ALC, to help the newer agents if they have questions or things that we can do in any way. There are a few people that reach out to me, and I love it. I love to help, and I love to, we all do. So just also know that we are here for you to lean on, to ask questions to, and we'll help you through you know, anything. That's what we're here for.
Agreed.
Yes,
Hey,
feel
Joey.
free to reach out to any of us, because, you know, just text, and even though a lot of us are busy, some of us have this downtime, and we can definitely, you know, help you with anything you need.
Thank you, Tracy.
Hey, Joey.
Who's that?
It's Alex.
Hey, Alex. How you doing?
Hi. Good. Thank you. I just want to say it was Ven was talking about me. He was helping me like 20 minutes before the meeting, and we were doing a crazy like deep dive, like sleuthing on this property ownership, and he was great. And he just, because I love that, and he was there with me, so I really appreciate it. Thanks, Ven.
Yeah, you know, it's a community endeavor. You are all running your individual businesses. You're all entrepreneurs. You all have your individual brands. But the idea, you know, it's my job to supply a support system for your individual businesses, right? And these associations, you know, it's not like I just plucked Ven out of thin air. You know, I have an expectation of Ven, right? I have an expectation of Raha, Andy, David. I have an expectation of them to have a certain level of intention and to be able to contribute to your businesses at a high level, so that we all rise up, right? We all get what we want. So use them. That's my point, right? They're here as leverage at any point in the process, right? Okay, thanks, Ven. Did I oversell that? I'm sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joey.
Thanks, buddy. Agent birthdays, come on, let's see. Gosh, Tracy Pence, is that today? Oh, it was yesterday, right?
No, it's tomorrow.
Oh God, my blurry eyes. Happy birthday tomorrow, Tracy.
Happy early birthday.
William, happy birthday. Brandon Damiano's coming up on one. Sade is coming up on another. Esty and Nara.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nara. I know you're on there too. All right.
Thank you.
Close escrows this week. Laura and Maury, congratulations on Ventura Canyon Avenue. Jacqueline Jantz again this week with A and B on Chandler. Heidi Davis on Orange. Draugana and Star, congratulations on Westmount. Lynn LeGlaire, Tivoli, Anna Lee, Orange, April and Laura on Alcott. Dae Young Her, excuse me, on Cala Norte, and Tiffany on Potomac. Congratulations, you guys. Good weekend closings. We have some new escrows. Stefan Case on Sunset Plaza. Laura Anderson on Tudor. Russell and An. Christina Kim with a few. Bates Hennington on Veteran. Antron on Los Angeles. Stephen Champ on third, and Tim Meinl-Schmidt on Venice. Congratulations, Tim. Excellent openings. That's a nice predictor on profits to come. Some closed escrows, closed leases. Matthew Lave closed another one, and Esther Kim. Well, all right, there you go. Who did I forget? Alex Dion. Esther, that's your second one, right? Is that today, right? And Alex Dion on Gardner. Congratulations to all of you on some good work this week. All right, now we can go to new listings. All right, what do we got? Single family new listings. We have John and Chuck have Temple Terrace. It's a 2-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,416 square feet for just under $600,000. I wonder if it is a view. Lena Deneroff in Frogtown, I believe. This is 1282 Blake Avenue, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 484 square feet. Do the math, you guys. What is that? You know, that's almost $2,000 a square foot. That's some compression, of course, but this place actually has two I'll call them non-conforming buildings on the one is like a artist studio, and another small building that could be used as auxiliary spaces, but I know they're not permitted, I'm pretty sure. Jeffrey Perlman has a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square feet on Green Valley Circle, and that is just under 600,000, 595.5 in Culver City. Christina and Paulo Chun have a property on Windsor, a condo that's 2-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,194 square feet for $729,000.
Hi, Joey, if I can, Christina's not on,
Hi.
so I've previewed this already, and we'll be having an open house on Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 3. It's in a gorgeous location right across the park in Windsor Village in Hancock Park. So come on by, everyone.
It'll sell
Let me know if
quickly.
you have questions.
It'll sell quickly. Thanks, Eileen. Sabine on Stokes Canyon Road in Calabasas. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,014 square feet, $2,295,000. Okay, this is a very close-up shot of this place, right? It's a ranch. It's several acres, and I know there's a barn, and it's a horse property, the whole 9 yards. You get more than just what you're seeing here. It's actually there's lots of land that goes along with it. I know they have some pigs and chickens, and I think goats at this point. But yes, on Stokes Canyon Road in Calabasas.
So Joey, it really is zoned for horses and
Yes.
for stables, or is it just, okay?
It's a horse property. It's a horse property, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I have a
For
client.
sure. And the house has been renovated. They redid the kitchen and a bunch of other stuff. So it's an upgraded horse property. Lorna and Tracy, you want to talk about your coming soon on Morrison?
Absolutely. Okay, so she bought it just a few months ago as a really redone house, and she just took it to another level. I mean,
she did more to it.
Yeah, there are so many bells and whistles. I don't know what to say. It's beautiful. It's completely glamorous inside and out. It won't be probably in the MLS till the middle of March. She's doing some finishing touches, but if you have a client that's interested, just contact me or Tracy, and as soon as we can get you in, we will.
Is the expectation over 2?
That would be lovely. But the expectation is, she's been there I think 6 months, and she's moving out of the country. So she just wants to do as well as she can, as quickly as she can. So.
Does it
All
have
right.
a pool, Lorna?
Pardon, love?
Does it have a pool?
It doesn't. It has a spa and a fire pit, a very kind of adult backyard that's totally decked and terraced, but not a pool. If they
Space
want to rip
for a pool?
everything out, there's space for a pool.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Lorna. Next, we have leases. Alon Cohen on Kingsley has a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,210 square feet for $7,200 per month. Also, Ian Cherney has one on 6, the 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 900 square feet for $3,000 a month. Ian also has on Grand Avenue a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,050 square feet for $2,950 a month. Terry Gerger has La Punta property. It's 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,241 square feet for $7,850 per month. It's in the hills. Myron and Peter O have Hudson, 1259 Hudson. It's 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and that's it's 926 square feet. It's not close enough to 1,000 square feet for me to call it that, but it's $3,000 a month. Income properties. John Hohenstein has a property, 1621 Red Cliff. It is 2 bedrooms, 2 units there. One's 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, and one's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. It's really quite lovely. 5,000 square foot lot for 1.5. I believe it does come with a tenant. But if anybody has an interest, they should reach out to Jen because it is
the
a
lower
beautiful
unit
property.
is going to be vacant.
What's that?
The lower unit is going
Lower
to be
unit,
vacant.
lower unit will be vacant. Yeah. Thanks, Rahel. Okay, this is the time where you get to share your pocket listings, coming soons, not your wants and needs, but all the other stuff. Who has a pocket listing or coming soon that they would like to share?
Hey, Joey. It's Tracy.
Yeah.
I'm going by there today. They completely renovated the whole place. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condo in Studio City off of Coldwater. It's a really great location. It's on the smaller side for building, so it's kind of nice. I'm going to get more details today, but from what they've been sending me, it's just beautiful inside. They did a really great job. So hopefully I'll get that up in the next few weeks. But if anyone has someone, keep this in the back of their mind because it's really cute.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Who else has anything that's coming on the market?
I've got a lease that's coming up. The address, and I'll put it in the chat. It's 2014 Grace. The client is kind of on the fence about selling. So if somebody's interested in a place up in the Hollywood Hills, that's kind of like a little Shangri-La. It's like a little fairy tale. It's got a nice piece of land, and she worked in the entertainment business, sets and clothes and everything. So it's really beautiful. You can look up the old lease, but I'll probably get it on in a day or so and be showing this weekend. Anyway, it's 2,000 square feet. It's got a main house, 3 beds, 3 baths with a little studio underneath, and then an outside guest house. No plumbing there, but it's a cute little cottage. Could also be an office. I think if somebody showed up and put a 2 in front of the offer, she would be quite tempted to just take it. She's already spent a year out of the States in Hawaii, where her family is, rented it out once. Now she's renting it out again, but really had a terrible experience with the tenant. And she probably, and knows she should sell it. She just, if the paper's in front of her, she probably would end up taking it. Like I said, I'll put it in the chat, the address. And if anyone's interested, come on by, take a look this weekend.
I would describe it as an artist retreat.
An artist retreat, yes, definitely an artist. That's for sure.
It's got a really nice vibe and a nice view.
Oh, it's got a beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Tim. Anyone else? Pocket listings coming soon. 2014 Grace Lane is where Tim was talking.
LA.
LA. Grace Lane. Okay.
I think it's.
All right.
I don't remember if it's Ave or Drive.
Let's move on. Anybody?
Hey, Joey, what was the address for Sabine's property? Can you put that in the chat, or can someone do that? That'd be really helpful. Thank you.
Sure. We'll get Carly will do that. All right. So today some exciting news, actually. I'm so excited to introduce Christy Bailey. Christy is is an educator, productivity coach, KWRI, KW Huntington Beach. She is been with Keller Williams for long enough to understand the Keller Williams value proposition and the Keller Williams educational system, the MREA and everything that came along with it. We are bringing Christy in as a director of education, right? She's going to help us create a educational foundation that we can build onto. And in that, we're starting up in March, and that was the Ignite piece that I wanted to kind of defer to this conversation. She's going to be working hand in hand with Rob in developing a curriculum for the new licensees. But she also has an offering of education that is relevant to agents of every level, right? There's the 411, there's the one thing she teaches. She teaches GPS and 135. They're all pieces that we all need, but it's going to free up the leadership of the office to teach even higher level and more focused education for agents of every level. So welcome, Christy. Did I forget anything, Rob? Did I do okay?
You did great. I will say that Christy was generous enough that she shared one of her sessions with me, and so I listened to it, and it was really engaging. Christy has got a great presence about her. You can tell she's a natural born teacher. So she's very good at relating with people, getting people engaged. If anybody's new into real estate, the Ignite classes are going to be just exciting and really beneficial to you. But her other classes, as Joey mentioned, the GPS, the 411, all these other things she's offering, it's just essential. I think it's great for all of us. It's going to enrich everyone. And she's a great part of the puzzle. So welcome, Christy.
Thank you. I just feel so honored to be here. I've really had the pleasure of getting to know, Rob, Joey, and Brian. And, like Joey said, I've been around KW. I was a Keller Williams team leader for a market center in Salt Lake City of about 200 agents. I was a productivity coach. And I don't know, I just have this thing where we have the joke at KW where we say, oh, you're drinking from the Kool-Aid. My joke is that I do backstrokes in the Kool-Aid. I just fell in love with the culture of KW. And I'm going to be real. I've worked with a bunch of market centers and talked with a lot of people. And the KW culture is only talked about in some market centers. It's not the real deal. You guys are the real deal. When I was sitting listening and I heard Star and Tracy chime in about, hey, we're your ALC, call us if you need anything. I've known great ALCs, but I've never heard an ALC member say that in a team meeting. So I was like, this is what you guys sold me on. This is the real deal with the KW culture. So I'm really excited to get to know you guys. So if it's okay, I wanted to just share a really super quick couple of slides to talk about these classes because like Joey and Rob said, I'll be teaching Ignite 2.0, but there's clearly a lot of experience on here. And there are going to be some classes in there that will be, for those of you that are already in production, that you might want to pop in and just check out and see if there's a new spin on something, a new way of looking at things. And so I wanted to kind of share with you what those classes are. So if it's okay, I'll go ahead and share.
Yep.
All right. Oh, and of course I had myself also all set up and then I closed it out. Forgive me guys, what a rookie mistake. I had a class where I kept going into a bunch of things and I've closed it out. Forgive me there. All right, here we are. So here's the deal. So hopefully you guys have been starting to get some of the marketing pieces that will show you what the classes are about. What I teach from is the Ignite 2.0, where it's split into the two different sessions, Spark and Elementals. And what I found is that Keller Williams, the content creators, did a really great job in smartly thinking out the layouts and the topics. Where I find that there's a little bit of lacking is sometimes in the, well, how do we do it? So what I've done is taken the content, but added it a lot to it, bulked it up, really colorized even more some of it. So the Spark sessions are, for those of you that are brand new agents, you'll start in Spark. We're going to start on Monday, the 28th. So not this coming Monday, but the week after family reunion, then we'll get going. And so it's all of the core content from the Spark sessions, and it's really about getting started. What are the right habits, building your database, and what do I need to do to set my first appointment? I've added some extra classes in there. Those are taught Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you're a new agent, you would start Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you'll do that for 30 days and get through all of the Spark content. And then you'll move over to Elementals over here. So now I'm speaking to both the new agents and those of you producers, because although some of the Elementals classes are still for new agents, a lot of them, I've beefed them up so they're totally appropriate for you guys as well. So I'm going to talk about what some of those special classes are. But know that if you're a producing agent, the idea here is for you guys to be able to jump into these as you want. You clearly don't need to go through, Ignite from the beginning. But if there's something that grabs your attention, jump in. Your market center is taking care of all of this for you. Everything is open to each and every person. So these classes are taught Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the content, if you went to every class Tuesday and Thursday, it would in 8 weeks, you'd be through with that. So beginning to end for a new agent, you're in Spark for the first month, Elementals for the next 2 months. So that's the layout between the two different classes, or excuse me, the two different series. But I wanted to talk about some of these extras that I've added, or reasons that these might be a little bit different sessions than something that you may have seen before. The first thing that I added is I have how to talk real estate. I personally know, I know Rob knows this, many new agents don't get going because they are afraid to death of what if I get asked a question that I don't know how to answer. And so we have a class where we talk about how do you learn about the market, what are the best tools, the best resources, what are some good scripts to handle questions about the market. So that is on Wednesday, March 2nd. My open house class is just it is in the obvious normal round of Ignite classes. But I'm gonna say, if you are not converting at a high level from open houses, jump into this one, because I'll never take credit for inventing anything. I'm really good at R&D, you know, ripping off and duplicating. And I was taught by a master how to run an open house. And I'm gonna give you one tip that will rock your world, change your life when it comes to open houses. So you can pop into that one, even if you're not new. I do a 36 touch workshop. Again, we talk about these things with KW. We know what a 36 touch is, but what are these emails that we're going to send out? What are the phone calls going to be about? So we do a really fun breakout group session where we come up with a ton of ideas on creative touches for your 36 touch workshop. I added a class that's not part of the deal, which is all about creating and converting internet leads. So I go into Command to show you how to create a couple of Facebook ads. And then I've worked with somebody in the past that does a business that is all about doing ISA work and how do you convert an online lead into an appointment. So I've taken all of that material and turned that into a class. And then the last ones, my buyer consultation, again, I didn't make it up, but I've got a great structure for a buyer consultation that gets them away from the what's and focuses them on the whys. So that would be a good one if you're struggling with limiting beliefs. This is a passion of mine, something that I've put a lot of time and effort in on myself on how to get rid of these beliefs that hold me back. So I've turned that into a class. And the one thing. So all of these, I'm a student and a lover of the book, The One Thing. And so I've turned all of these, yes, we can all agree on that, into classes. And like I said, I just like to share and help you grow. So whether you're new or not, jump into these classes. They're all going on through the end of March. And then the last thing is that I know that you guys have so much going on in the Market Center already. You've got your daily Rise and Shine that takes you to 9:30. But I do run a daily power hour where if you want to get some structure to your prospecting, you can show up after the Rise and Shine at 9:30 and still have 30 minutes to make your calls. So this is not an instructional period. I'm lead genning, which is how I found Joey. And you guys are doing your lead gen. And then we start class at 10. This is every day. Everybody's welcome. We have some good energy, good people on there. Get a little good motivation going and make your calls. So that's the power hour. So that is those are the extra classes. Do you guys have any questions or anything that I can answer for you about that?
Christy, could you put your email address in the chat, please?
I absolutely will do that. And then I wanted to just I can't type and talk at the same time. That's my weakness.
I'll give you that little bit of a break, Christy. Let me let you know that I am planning to be in part of that power hour after I lead the 9 a.m. meeting. It's invaluable. And I love the idea that I can start off my day with the 9 a.m. meeting and then go right into lead generation. So I will be part of that.
Oh, that makes me super happy. Thank you. I'm glad you're going to be there. So
thank you.
Yeah, of course. And then so last thing is I have a website where you can register. You don't need to pop into any of these classes. You'll have the access codes and everything. But if you register through the website, I can be in better communication. You'll know what's coming up. And most importantly, you'll have access to the training platform where everything that I teach lives. Every recording is put in there, the handouts, the participant guides, scripts, you name it, it's going to be in the platform. So it takes 2 seconds to just to register, go in and let us know who you are so that we can be in touch. And that is really it for me. I just, like I said, I'm excited to get to know you guys. I've been so impressed with your office, your culture, and I'm just super glad to be here.
Hey, Christy, and number one, who's your little friend? What's your little friend's name there?
My little friend's name is Sophie. You'll get to see Sophie in my classes because she
Very
has
cute.
a lot of attention.
And then also, you will send out the, Alex asked for the website, we'll send the website out, website link with the meeting. What I love about Chrissy's registration website and the whole structure she has that I was very attracted to is that kind of for every class she teaches, there is a there's a quick access kind of to all of the scripts that are in that class, all of the teaching materials that are in that class, and of course the videos that go along with the class. So it's very intuitive and very straightforward kind of connection between, it kind of packages up the experience really, really well. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to get the information you need so you can go out there in the world and kill it, right?
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. It's not about me or KW. It's about just giving you guys every tool that you possibly can have. And I know that your ALC and Rob, are already doing an amazing job. So I just feel super excited to be able to come in and just help in any way that I can add to that. So thank you so much.
And just so you guys know, this is, while this frees up the ALC from teaching Ignite, and this allows, the idea is to allow the ALC some space to really dive into some areas that they're passionate about, that they want to know more about, that they want to teach and share with you guys at a higher level. So I'm looking forward to all of that. And Christy, thank you so much. Rob and I are so excited to have you as part of the team.
Thank you. Me too.
All right, great. All right, let's I think that's wrap it up, right? After that, I think once needs fill the bucket, and I miss anybody's needs or wants, we're filling of the buckets. I think we're all full of a lot of gratitude today, and as Lorna was saying earlier this morning, it's a beautiful, beautiful day out there. Get out there and make some friends, right? Make some connections, deepen some relationships. Just I think I gave the morning call people a challenge to just text 5 people. Anybody do that texting of 5 people? That's simple, like, hey, how you doing? I was thinking about you this morning. No? Anybody get a return on that investment?
I got 3, Joey, so I got 2 left.
All right. Did anybody text you back?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How about you, Maury? I know you raised your hand there.
Yep, scheduled a lunch for Friday.
Bam. It's that easy. That easy.
Yep.
Texting is the softest on-ramp to conversation that you're ever gonna have. I don't know. It's gonna get any easier than that. Show people you care. Make it personal. Make it personable. And build those relationships. You guys, any wants or needs? I'm sorry, I'm continuing to talk. Okay, I'll let it sit there. All right. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, Joey.
Thanks,
Thank
Joey.
you, everyone.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Have a great week, everybody.
Yeah. Productive, happy week.